so scary. Everybody, let's all rise and sing our national anthem.
Right.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early lights what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam? Yeah. Whoa. Hey. What are you doing? Transitioning between the same shot over and over? It's the program. We're on TV once again, once a day, every day, turning the machines, and then we start talking. Yeah, we will.
Scary.
Yeah, it's Tuesday? Sunday.
No, it's Sunday.
It's Sunday, and is it working? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's Sunday, and we're back here on the couch once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines. We start talking for an hour. I think I said that already.
Here for an hour.
Here, there.
On your screen for an hour.
Yeah.
Unless you flick us off.
Flick us off.
Why do you do that?
It's Sunday, and we're here again, maybe yelling.
Channel surf.
Yeah, surfing. You can't really channel surf anymore. Those days are kind of over. The days of channel surfing, as it used to be.
Don't they have channel up and channel down?
They do, but it's
remotes?
slow. It's so slow now with the new TVs. When you're watching regular cable, I remember in the old days when you could channel surf and it'd go you could
Comcast maybe, but I don't know.
What else is there? Did satellite?
Yeah.
I guess maybe if you have satellite, you can channel surf. But if you have satellite, you can't watch us.
Unless we're on a kind of a strange TV program.
Yeah, we're in the future or something. But as of 2016, if you have satellite, you can't watch us. You were only on Comcast cable. So you're watching us on cable or on YouTube if you have the internet some other way.
Though when you channel surf, you can take maybe 5 to 10 seconds to decide whether or not you want to change the channel again.
Yeah, but it's slow.
I think
it's slow.
Yeah,
it takes like a few seconds to go to the next channel.
Right.
And that's bad.
No, it's
not
not
bad.
bad.
No, it is bad. It is bad. When was the last time you
bad.
tried it? Have you even tried it?
2001.
You tried? Yeah, it's different.
You know,
it's
that's
different
where I
now.
was living at my parents
it's
when I was
slow
2001.
Now. You watched TV back then?
Yeah. I remember because, the Twin Towers or whatever, that was kind of somewhat of a sad, scary time.
Bummer. You were at your parents' house for that?
Yeah, I remember that.
You were in 30?
Yeah, and I remember the 2001 earthquake. Yeah, I was at my parents' place for that too. So.
What about?
It was, but yeah, I mean, my parent and my dad had on.
What about flipping through the channels though? Because I think back in 2001 they still had TV where you could actually watch it on TV. It wasn't until maybe a few years ago. I remember it was an Obama decision when they decided to get rid of regular cable for good. Because it used to be that you could just go to your TV and then use the TV, like internal TV function to change the channel.
Yeah.
Like on all the TVs, but now you can't do that anymore. If you get your TV and plug it into the wall, it's not all those other extra channels. They're not going to do anything. It's not how cable works anymore. Are you trying to disagree with me right now? Because
yes.
I'm not saying anything that's even disagreeable. I'm saying real things right now. I'm saying I'm telling you when digital cable went away.
How does Mr. Ginsu watch TV through the air?
He watches it digitally.
Yeah.
I'm saying that it went away digital, that there's no more digital TV or an analog TV, and that's what was faster. Analog TV is faster when you switch the channels. It goes blip, 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 blip real fast, and then when you have the digital cable, and now it goes slow, and it's harder to channel surf because it takes longer, and it's just not as fulfilling.
Okay.
Okay. There's no real argument in this. I'm just telling you something.
Well,
you try. You try to argue with every single thing, no matter what it is. Even that, even this, even when I talk about arguments, you said, well is the answer to start an argument.
Who's Jack and who's Jill?
Yeah, you're starting an argument with me, trying to start arguments with me.
I'm climbing the hill to fetch a pail of water.
Please. Have you been watching the TV though? Because I think in 2001 you probably still had the changing the channels inside the TV, not on the cable box.
For real?
Yeah. So have you ever used the cable box? The more recent ones? That's what the viewers will watch now.
The digital satellite tuner.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Have you tried to channel surf on it?
Yeah.
It goes slow, you know.
Well, when was the last time you operated a DirecTV or
digital TV?
Some sort of like tuner
today.
From a satellite.
Not a satellite. No, I've never seen a satellite before.
From a satellite?
Who has the satellite? Are you trying to prove a point to me about the satellite?
No, I'm just... You say today. And that was like from a satellite.
Not from a satellite, from cable.
Okay, all
from
right.
Cable,
fine,
though.
Fine.
But I'm not talking about satellites. I'm talking about cable.
Well, I'm talking about satellites.
Why are you talking about satellites? We're not
satellites.
on satellite, though. We're not on satellite. We're only on regular cable.
My parents had satellites at 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was not too slow, but it was in the box?
I don't know.
Or was it on the TV?
Yeah, it would continue on to another channel, maybe a second or 2 seconds later. That's too slow.
It's too slow. I mean, because you're...
Why?
Because you're sitting there flipping through the channels, like flip, 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 and if it's like slower than that...
I'm sorry. That was Simpsons. I need to go back downwards.
It's just no longer surfing at that point.
It is too surfing.
It's just not.
One's reaction time might be within, 3 seconds.
It's just not the same.
3 seconds.
It's just not the same.
Yeah. Well, even at 3 seconds, I would be channel surfing.
Remember in
3 seconds.
Remember in the days before, though.
Simpsons. That's not Simpsons. That's not. Oh, I found Simpsons.
You only want the Simpsons? That's not really surfing. That's like you just look at the TV guide for that. You're just trying to find what you want to watch.
Channel surfing would be like, I don't want to watch a commercial. I don't want to watch a commercial. Oh, I'm watching the movie now.
Oh, yeah. Channel surfing is like you're not watching anything. You're just like, do all the time.
Well,
and before, in the early days, you could do that really fast, and now it's too slow, and it's not as fun anymore. It's just not. It just, because now, and they have the guide now. You're always looking at the guide. Instead of being like, oh yeah, it's like, oh, look at this guide. This guide will tell me what to look at instead of the channel surfing.
Right.
And then what it is.
The guide comes up channel and what program you're actually watching.
You just have to go to the TV guide channel
on the lower third of the screen. Whenever I flip from one channel to another at my parents' place too.
You still watch TV when you go over there?
No.
You don't?
No.
What do you do when you go over there? Not TV?
I don't go over there.
Oh yeah, you're not talking to your father anymore. Oh
yeah, that's right, Carl.
Are you still not talking to him?
Well, what's the basis of talking to him if he's, has this vanity that I don't agree with?
Because he's your father, and just because he has a vanity you don't agree with doesn't mean that you don't agree. And he's given you so much, including life.
Yeah.
And lots of things, and I'm pretty sure he's still supporting you in a lot of ways.
Conservatives might say that.
What?
Giving you life.
Conservatives? So you can't say that? You think I'm being conservative by telling you that your father gave you life? You think that's not a true statement?
Yep.
Did your father not give you life?
No.
Who was it? God? Who gave you life if not your father, Carl?
Through a series of unfortunate events.
Your father gave you life.
Yeah,
and
but
he also gave you a lot of things, and he housed you for a long time.
Yeah,
and
but
he's pretty much supports you.
Yeah, but Carl.
That is rude.
I am rude. Oh Lord.
You just because you have different political viewings than your father doesn't mean you're gonna not talk to him anymore. And lots of people don't agree politically with their parents.
Yeah.
Has he been trying to talk to you, but you've been ignoring him, or is he also not talking to you? Is it like a two-way street, or?
Probably.
Like he's like, I'm not talking to you anymore, and you're not talking to him, and it's okay. Everybody's
it's okay. Everything's fine.
What about your mom?
What about my mom?
Doesn't she want to talk to you, and your father wants to talk to you, but then you're not talking to your father, so then you're not talking to your mother also the same way?
Yeah, I don't know that would be a problem for anyone else outside of the consciousness of me, but apparently that is a problem with at least one other person. But whatever. Okay.
I'm trying to get you to talk. I'm trying to reconcile.
Whatever.
I'm trying to reconcile the Bond family. I don't like to see this harshness going on between them. I think you should bury the hatchet with your father about Hillary. Some people support Hillary, Carl. It's not. I mean,
yeah, I know. No, that's
like
people's opinion to do.
Well, if you say it like that, it sounds like that you're okay with other people believing things that you don't believe in.
Well, no, I am, but you can't really necessarily force it down my throat, because then that's where problems come into play.
Yeah, but you got to talk to your father. He's your father.
Okay.
He gave you life, and lots of other things.
Or a series of unfortunate events.
He gave you a lot of support
brought me
over the
here
years.
To this point right now, which is like,
maybe you're mad, and you say,
terrible, unfortunate events.
I didn't ask to be born, Dad. I didn't ask to be born. Okay. Go.
I don't care anymore.
Go over. What are you gonna do? It's almost Thanksgiving. What are you gonna do for the holidays?
What I do for the other 364 days of the year?
Cry, alone.
Yeah, crying alone. Yeah. No.
Maybe you should go over.
I'm not alone.
Eat Thanksgiving with your father.
So this Buddhist friend that I've been seeing off and on regularly within the past couple of weeks, he showed me that no, it's a different guy, but it showed me the evolution of myself in the program, and it's like, wow. So when I went to bed, I was like,
he's been watching.
Yeah, my Buddhist friend. I haven't seen him in a couple of years, but I have recently gotten contact with him.
Has he been watching in the years you didn't talk to him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So
hi, Buddhist friend.
Right.
Hi, you watching? Call the number.
But my overall point is that when I went home, I was like, okay. I'm not alone. If I have myself, then too bad. I don't. Okay, this might actually get a little bit weird, but I have myself and I don't feel alone. But too bad I don't have myself in a physical nature, because then that would have been a really interesting relationship to have.
That is weird.
Yeah. But
what about Thanksgiving, Carl?
Then I could have Thanksgiving with myself.
Yeah, and that's the literal definition of being alone.
No, I mean
yes, it is.
So I was along the time that
he's gonna die soon, Carl. Your father doesn't live forever. Go visit him before he's dead.
I don't live forever either, but along the time that I was watching these episodes, I had also come across, it didn't, scream at me, or I guess it did, but, there was like this train that came down the ravine off the railroad tracks and kind of collapsed on itself, and I was like, just having not seen the movie for like maybe whenever it was last aired, Back to the Future Part 3. Oh, that must be the train engine at the conclusion of Back to the Future Part 3. And, of course, it was, actually. But this video was kind of craftily made. It had Trump actually emblazoned on the side. And I thought that was kind of funny. But the reason I'm talking about that is because I was like, oh, wow, if I get a prior self from the past, because myself is the only person I ever, really know anything 100% about, where the buttons, that are pressed are, being able to get really deep in touch with that person. I can't
Okay, this is gonna
really
weird.
deep in touch with anyone else, even though I consider myself to be a heterosexual. It's
Okay.
like, what?
Okay, Carl.
No, I mean that's fine.
Yes.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
Well, why do you think it's not fine?
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Well, I'm
Let's
this.
play the dice game.
It's
Call
this.
your father. Call your father. Let's play the
It's
dice
a
game.
Zen-
No more. No,
it's a
not.
Zen thing.
No more.
It's a
Call
Zen
your
thing.
father. Write down your number. Here we go. We're writing down numbers that have between 1 and 6.
I don't know why you have this problem with sex.
It's not that. It's that you are talking about weird things and not really about sex. You're talking about theoretical sex that is odd and should be kept to yourself. Do you not understand how it should be kept to yourself? Because maybe you need some help.
Yeah, I probably need some help. And you kind of tell me that I'm this average Joe person. You
are.
Really?
No, most people do the same kind of thing. People do what you do.
No, you're not. You're not special, or you're not weird at all, Carl.
That's what I'm saying. You're right. Here we go.
What?
We're playing the dice game.
Oh, you're confused.
You're one of a
No.
million.
But I don't care anymore. The thing sucks.
Go talk to your father. Here we go. We're playing the dice game. Got a number written down on our hands between 1 and 6. Everybody's thought about the meeting yourself thing, but that's not something you need to be saying here. I don't think it's the appropriate place to be talking about that. Maybe we should look at your video again. Yesterday we were kind of looking at it, but we didn't really spend a lot of time on it because we had limited time.
Oh, I took it home.
Oh, okay. Well, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Why'd you take the VHS home?
So that I could dub another project onto it whenever I wanted to.
Okay.
I want if I let something be here in the studio, that I would lose point of it or something. And
Yeah. Well, where'd you get the VHS tape from in the beginning? From here somewhere?
Yeah, from here, but it's only a 60-second thing or 60-minute thing, so I thought it was appropriate because usually the videotape, it's like comedy people like Abbott and Costello and
Abbott and Costello is
comedy teams or whatever from Good Times.
That's like you and me could be Abbott and Costello.
Good Times.
You want to be Abbott and Costello for Halloween?
Oh, jeez. What?
Which one's the big one?
I don't know.
Here we go. What are you gonna do for Halloween, Carl? Are you gonna dress up? You got your costume ready? You be a fireman?
No, I'll be myself.
2. I lost.
Me too.
All right, here. Let's call Freddie, the producer, and find out how the production end is going.
I actually completed number 2 video, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So when I left my apartment, it was saving. So hopefully there's no power outage. But whatever. If there is, I'll just redo it again or something.
For next month?
Oh, no, not next month. Next week. The week after.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be once a week, huh?
Yeah.
That's good. Lots of shows.
Right?
I guess maybe I'll learn how to do it. Hey, Freddie, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm at City Inn, and I'm doing the drawing club. But there's some kind of a vaudeville thing happening, so there's lots of people here. It's a sign that I've seen, like, whenever I'm looking at the posters downtown, it always has this, like, laughing, old-timey looking drawing of a guy laughing with a beard, and I don't know if there's like multiple of these events, or if this is like finally the one I've been seeing the poster for like months, but it's happening. So
yeah, it's
that's good.
Can you hear it?
No, I don't know if it's happened yet.
I heard the Capitol Theater used to actually be a vaudeville theater.
Oh, really? The Capitol Theater?
Yeah. In the vaudeville times in the 10s or whatever. 1910s, 100 years ago.
I don't really know. I guess vaudeville. What that's like jokes of some kind. I don't really know what
I think
vaudeville is.
it's like variety. It was like television of the 1910s.
Oh, I see.
It's like you didn't have television and movies and stuff, and it was just like whatever, but it was small, and people were on the road all the time.
That sounds nice.
How's the production?
Yeah, Sam Miller is here too.
Oh yeah, he's doing the show, right?
I saw him from the streets back when we were on the operating the camera and the wireless microphone or something.
Oh yeah, in a car.
Yeah, when it was daylight. That was like a week and a half ago at least.
How's the production going, Freddie?
It's going really good. I did the little more fun site production and stuff today. Finished putting the commercials on the last couple episodes. So we're literally all the way caught up, and it's really fun to be all that caught up. The production end is going really well. We've got stuff on YouTube, stuff on TV. Even got stuff ready for next month's First Friday stuff. So we got a good amount of things.
Good.
Yeah. Let's see, what else? I think that's pretty much all the production end. All I can say is that it really is going quite good. Totally recovered from the vacation.
Oh yeah, we're back up, caught up on YouTube and stuff?
Yeah, we're caught up. We still don't have a website. That's the one thing. I don't know. Do you know anybody who knows what kind of a hosting place?
I don't know, but can't we just the website to just like link directly to YouTube or whatever?
Somehow make it forward. I think even then we have to purchase the domain or something. So we could purchase the domain, and the domain is just sends it to YouTube. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea. Well, we should. The reason I could buy the domain, or we can get the domain somehow, which is important. I think having YDHWM.com is really important. But if we're going to get the domain, it might not be that much more to also just get a little bit of hosting, and then I know the websites are not that big of a thing, but if someone searches it, it's pops up on Google, and then they can maybe click on it or something.
Carl makes websites, right? Carl, you're gonna make?
Yeah, Carl. How do you have carlbond.com?
I make it through WYX.
Have you
do what?
It's a website hoster, WYX, and so it works really well for, I guess, artists and chefs, and web page for
What makes it good for chefs?
So, for example, you could put a picture on, and between the two pages, you have it scrolls and it reveals a picture underneath, and you keep on scrolling, and then that picture is covered up.
How'd you get your domain?
Oh, I don't know. I think from WYX.com. I don't know.
WYX.com. Okay.
W-I as in I as in igloo.
Wix. Right.
Yeah. Wizard igloo Xavier. I don't know. .com.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah. Maybe you can make the website though. Are you making the website ready? Or Carl can make it?
I think I want to. Yeah, it'd be fun to do.
Okay.
Again, it's it's more for fun than anything. So
yeah.
Just gonna do it. Have fun with it.
Great. Okay. You see anything on the streets?
No. It's there was it's still not stormy. It's just a pretty normal day. Kind of wet.
It's worse today than yesterday, I think, outside.
It is worse today than yesterday. Yeah. That's true.
They're liars.
But I didn't go out much. I walked from my house to the studio, which is about 2 blocks, and didn't really see anything out of the ordinary. So It's been a nice, normal day.
Yeah, where's the storm?
Didn't even like read anything outrageous on the internet. Everything seems
Everybody,
like status quo.
everybody is staying home and they're hunkered down because of the storm. Nobody was
That's true.
around.
You know, as a thing from yesterday was probably the calmest Friday I've ever seen in Olympia in a long time.
Yeah.
So I think everyone canceled. Everything got canceled yesterday in order to make way for the storm. Even I read that the homecoming dance or something got canceled in like 3 different schools.
Oh.
They shut everything down,
Wow.
and so nothing happened. Nothing happened anywhere. Not even the storm. Not even like the events that were supposed to be scheduled there. So
Yeah.
I think it's pretty funny.
That's sad for
I don't
those
even know what
kids.
Yeah, that's okay.
I think they'll reschedule it.
Yeah.
I think that maybe usually homecoming and all those dance things usually lead to more bad feelings than good feelings. So maybe they actually got lucky.
I have good feelings.
You have good feelings?
I remember fondly.
Yeah,
my
I
youth.
guess that's good. You know, maybe I'm like projecting.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you are.
No.
Thank you, Carl.
No,
You have bad feelings? Of
No, I
homecoming,
don't
Carl?
really actually remember homecoming, so
Did
maybe
you
that's
go
where
to it?
I stayed home or something.
Oh yeah. If you don't
Who
remember,
knows?
you don't
Yeah.
remember something that didn't happen.
Yeah.
I remember going just because I was like, this is my youth. This is your youth. Use your cherish your youth. You know.
I'm cherishing my youth right now. I definitely still feel like we still got our youth.
Cherish.
For what it's worth.
Cherish and document. All right. Thanks, Freddie.
Yeah. Bye. Talk to you later.
Yeah. All right. Who are you and what's on? Where are we?
Well, I don't know, but I can fill you in with a couple of details because this is an info time. You're watching it YDHWM. It's an hour-long Harper Live calling television talk show that's recorded every day in Thurston County, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 days on leap years. YDHWM began on September 19th, 2010. Tapes a week in advance, so if you're watching this program at 11:30 p.m., this episode taped on the same weekday of the previous week. You're watching this episode at 2 a.m., this episode taped on the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Oh my God, that's scary! We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384. Leave a message. We'll play your message on the next episode of the program, and we will call you back. Oh my God, look at that. Yeah, welcome back to the program.
Yeah. We're back here.
But also, don't forget, for 40 Younger Way, so come on by.
Forget
There's
about it.
a program and dancing. You're going to love it if you
Well,
enjoy your youth.
Don't get your hopes up.
Or if you enjoy
You
your...
might not love it.
If you enjoy your oldness, you can probably get down and boogie with the beats, too.
Cherish your youth.
Or cherish your oldness.
What the fuck, over?
Hello.
Motherfucker. What do you think
Talking
you're
to
doing?
me? Are you
Not Chuck?
Yes.
talking to
Damn
me?
it, I knew it. You and that Carl
Internet Carl?
and that other fricker.
Yeah.
Lucas. Luke. What's
Yeah, Luke is here.
motherfuckers? One down.
Luke was here yesterday. I don't know that we called you yesterday,
Holy
though.
Fuck, motherfuckers. I don't get it.
Although we
I
did.
don't fucking get it, motherfuckers.
We actually said that the storm's
Fuck off.
fake. No, is that during the commercial
What's
that we
not to
taped?
get?
I don't know.
I think we said it during the show also.
Yeah.
And it was true.
Well, I mean, calling like Mr. Ginsu. Yeah, we called Mr. Ginsu. Maybe. I don't know. I need mental floss. Kenny, do you have any mental floss for me?
Are you talking about drugs?
No, I mean an actual something to thread, through my brain to get the plaque out of my brain.
Nothing like that.
Oh.
So, when that teacher took my girlfriend away from me.
She was not your girlfriend yet.
Thought she was so smart.
You're a faker.
Turns out she only had fart.
What?
Don't be so negative, Kenny.
What?
It's precious to him because he keeps on talking about it.
Yeah, but it's because he's exaggerated in his own mind.
He's trying to cherish his youth.
He's believing.
He's cherishing his youth, though.
I don't think you understand what that phrase means.
Sure. It's memorying. It's accepting. He's not accepting of it.
When you're youth,
but he's remembering it.
You don't cherish your youth now. You cherish your youth when you're the youth. That's when you cherish it.
But he's remembering it.
I don't think you understand what the phrase means.
Did you have to hold on to your britches or what? When you're fucked or nothing fucking happens.
30 to 40 miles per hour.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, go fuck yourself, Carl.
Okay. Is that with me or my double?
Boo. Yeah, let's do those things. Let's look at the commercial and whatever before we call Mr. Ginsu back. So we're gonna play the dice game.
Oh.
Look at the commercial.
Oh wait, I can't watch that yet. It's rolling the dice first.
Whoa, scary.
Ah!
Tomorrow's Halloween.
Yeah.
It's
I managed to see a couple of houses as I walked past on my way down here. Yeah.
I guess Halloween is
all the houses are decorated and shit.
You know how Halloween is All Hallows Eve? All Hallows Eve, but I keep thinking that it's like today's Halloween Eve, but that makes like other one. But it's like regular Halloween, eclipsed Hallows Day, I guess. Is it All Hallows Eve? It must be All Hallows Day, whatever that is. Do you know what that is?
Nope.
Maybe something to do with like farming. 6 and 4. I got 500 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Here we go. Let's look at the commercials. We'll call Mr. Ginsu back. I'm going to call Mr. Ginsu back. When you go today.
Yeah.
Hey everyone.
It's us.
It's the commercial.
Carl.
On TV.
Carl's going to install Linux tonight.
Who?
Carl talks a lot about his day.
And what's going to happen tomorrow on Saturday?
We talked to the Neal family about voting for the Cream of the County Award.
Oh, I remember that.
Handing off a computer to
It's almost Carl's birthday.
Technophobe.
It's almost your birthday?
360-836-4384.
You hear that?
Carl, it's scary.
You talked to the Neal family, or we talked to the Neal family. Snakes. Whoa, ghosts.
Darn. Stop.
Did you ever install Linux like you said you were going to back then?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I gave this computer, I kind of completely forgot about it, but I gave one computer to one of the people that I used to go to group with, and the other computer I guess I still have it at my place. Yeah, that's right. So I have a flat screen box and a keyboard and whatever that I have. These Connecticut people had moved, and actually they're back now. Somebody at...
they weren't gone for very long.
You know what? Yeah, maybe 6 months or 9 months or something.
Why did they come back?
So the person didn't exactly have too much. The person that he was rooming with wasn't too supportive, so he left that lifestyle or whatever, that home that he was living out of with this person that wasn't really supportive because he started drinking again or something like that.
The person who he was moving out with, they were drinking?
So he left the drinker and came back to the Pacific Northwest.
He doesn't like drinking?
No. Well, I would say at least 1/4 of the people out there don't like drinking. Maybe it's 1/5. Could be 1/8 of the people out there don't like drinking.
Did he go down there with the person from Connecticut who's from Olympia or whatever, and then?
Oh no, no, he's not from Olympia. He's like from the East Coast. So he was thinking about getting with this individual, but this individual kind of fell back on, off the wagon or on the whatever that term is.
He's not going to try to help them?
Well, no, he...
maybe they need help.
Yeah, right. And so certainly I guess there's better support services or whatever that he could tap into, because I don't know. It's like sometimes people can only rely on themselves for support. Try to give support to other people. It's like trying to pull someone up off the cliff. Reach my hand. Okay, I'll reach your hand. And sometimes it's a hard time to lift someone up that really doesn't want to function at all whatsoever in recovery. So he just kind of said, adios. I hope you find well and peace and happiness and whatever else, and kind of went back to Washington State. And there's more support services though inside Washington State than inside Connecticut. So that being as it may,
he's coming back for the support, the groups. He misses.
Oh yeah,
he misses groups.
Well, sure, yeah. That's where I met him from.
Is he back at groups now?
Yeah.
That he's back.
Yeah.
That he's like, I'm back. I didn't deal in Connecticut. Now I'm back at groups. And he's coming back. That's his friends. They didn't have groups in Connecticut.
Well, at least in the support, I don't know what he encountered or what he left, or how things are different.
Was he in groups
but
for
the
drinking?
things are, no.
Because
there's not a whole lot of support services over there, from what I hear. So.
But was he in the groups because he was drinking too much in your groups?
No.
Oh.
No, he's not the drinker. He left the drinker. So.
He wasn't drinking? They were drinking by themselves?
Well, yeah, people could drink by themselves. It's probably not advisable if you drink so much that, you're drinking spirits or whatever. But
that's unhealthy to drink by yourself.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Right. But this person didn't want, anything to do with his anger or whatever else that...
He was an angry drunk? His roommate?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm speculating, but it makes sense, I guess, to me. So, yeah. So he handed me off 2 computers, and so one of the computers I gave to the guy that went to my groups, but we just like, I don't see him anymore. So.
Did you get that guy from Connecticut? You don't see him now that he moved back?
No, this is a different person. This is the person that I handed the computer to, that I wipe the hard drive and put Linux on.
Oh yeah, did that work out for you?
Sure, I guess it worked out. You know, I don't know.
You still have that computer?
He's somewhat of a pack rat sort of person or something. So he probably hasn't taken the time to take a look at all of the things or whatever. But we were. There are installations like Mint and Penguy OS and whatnot that emulate, like the Mac and some variant of the PC, while being stable or secure or whatnot. Certainly, Windows XP is like Swiss cheese in terms of all of the things that you can put in or put out the computer when it's connected to the internet or whatever. But anyway,
he doesn't have but you still have that Linux computer?
Yeah, I still have the computer at my place, but I'm not using it for anything.
You ever use it?
No.
When was the last time you used it? Last year?
Yeah, last year or something.
He got Linux installed on it, and then you just never used it again.
Well, it was I was wanting to I guess use GIMP on it, but GIMP when I'm just on one computer, not when I'm on two computers, then that's almost like juggling like maybe 3 or 4 balls at once. And so if I'm just at one computer, that's easier for me to manage, I guess.
It's hard to be at 2 computers.
Yeah. So I tried doing that, but it was like, whatever, never mind.
Seems difficult. Hello, ring-a-ding, Mr. Ginsu.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3 6
Mr. Ginsu, it's the program where... Did you find your teacher? You want to pick a number? We're about to roll the dice. Calls are on the dice right now. What else did he say in this? Something about...
The storm.
The storm's gone. There was no storm. It was fake. Teacher...
Did you hold on to your britches? No, I guess we didn't.
What? 4,
Yeah.
I won!
Yeah, but...
Oh, you won too, though, huh?
Yeah.
Tie?
Tie.
Where's the other numbers? 2, 4, 4, 5, 5. All right.
See, if I make it a point to separate the dice, now I'm not going to have dice flying across the studio.
Hey, you're learning.
Yeah, I'm really? Am I learning?
Yeah. You're learning.
Anyway.
I want to share. Carl, you want to share?
No, I don't want to share. I want to roll.
Do you?
Yeah, I want to roll.
Really?
Let's do it.
Well, I don't know, but what do we do when I want to share and you want to roll? What do we do now? It's tied.
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin for what? To see if we're going to roll or not? Or share?
Yeah, no.
Because if I want to share, you want to battle. If I win, then we both win. And if you win, then maybe only one of us will win. But I want to share. I don't know if I want to...
But what's the point in winning anyway?
Well, do I care enough about not battling or sharing to win? You don't understand what the importance of winning the dice game is still?
Yeah. I understand. Winning is a prize in itself.
And it's a good prize.
So
It's a good prize.
Yeah, it's a very good prize.
And we can share the prize today. We
No,
have the chance to share the prize. We can share the prize today.
You have reached the maximum time permitted for recording your message. If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to send your message with normal delivery.
What's passive
Press
aggressive?
1. To send your message with urgent delivery,
Wanting to share?
thank you. Your message has been sent.
You think
Goodbye.
I have a devious reason for wanting to share, and that I'm going to try to
no,
ask you for favor
sometimes
later?
you're just like, blah, 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 you're just like animated with talking or whatever, and it's just like, okay.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, sometimes, when I say something contradictory to what is logical to you, it's like sometimes you pick up the pace with your speaking style or whatever.
Yeah, that seems okay with me. Is that not? Is that bad? Is that wrong to you?
Well, no, that's not necessarily wrong, but that's just passive-aggressive.
That's not what passive-aggressive is either. I don't think you understand what that phrase means.
Okay, fine.
Passive?
Fine.
Yeah.
I'll take my ball and I'll go home and dribble with myself.
That sounds like direct aggressiveness. And if I'm starting to...
no, sometimes you're passive and you just like... You allow me to talk, and then it's like...
Passive-aggressive isn't two phrases. It's not like... when you're passive-aggressive doesn't mean that sometimes...
No, it's one term.
No, it doesn't mean...
It's not two phrases.
But it's not like sometimes you're passive and sometimes you're aggressive. It's like you're passive-aggressive at the same time. When you're...
No, you're not.
Yes,
what?
No, it's... Yeah, I'm trying to... You don't understand what passive-aggressive means, I think. Passive-aggressive is when... like, if you have a roommate and they didn't do the dishes... and you're doing their dishes, and while you do the dishes, you say, I wish that I didn't have to do the dishes all the time. Cleaning these dishes is a difficult thing, but it's a good thing that I'm a good person and like to clean the dishes. But I don't like to do the dishes. I wish I didn't have to do them. And being directly aggressive would be saying, do your dishes, do them.
Well, the former actually kind of sounds like you, Kenny.
What, saying the thing where I
yeah.
What? How so?
Well, sometimes you allow me to talk on the program, and then it's like, getting in my face.
Yeah, but getting in your face is direct, and I'm not getting in your face. I'm over here.
No, you're not getting in my face now either. You're just kind of like over my shoulder a little bit.
I'm not going to get in your face. I don't really move. I don't really get in your face.
No, I know. You're over my shoulder. That's my shoulder right there.
I'm not over your shoulder. I'm to your side. Over your shoulder is like Carl Sr., and I'm being directly aggressive at the times when I'm saying those things, not passive-aggressive. Because it's not like sometimes when I allow you to talk, I'm not like allowing you to talk. Anyway, you can talk on your own. I'm not like, it's not like,
I know that's
I'm not going to allow you to talk.
I know that's, sometimes I was talking about the train falling and other things, and then, okay, that's enough. We're doing the dice game. We're doing the dice game.
That's direct aggressiveness. If it was passive,
well, I know that.
Yeah, well, then what's the passive? God,
I don't know.
Well, I don't understand where the passive aggressiveness is, and I don't appreciate you like calling me that.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Thank you. We did all the stuff.
You're welcome.
We tried to call Mr.
Yeah, we did everything.
We tried to call Mr. Ginsu.
I mean, we did everything.
We tried to. When we played the final dice game.
We did everything.
Did we? Oh yeah, you don't have your video today?
No.
See, yesterday I thought it was going to be nobody here and there's going to be a storm and it was going to be crazy, and we ended up having too much to do.
Well, so it was crazy. People, it's like even during, Mix 96 in the morning, I was like, got this weather report. Oh, you need to be prepared for the wind. It's going to, the wind's going to come around, starting around 4 o'clock. The epicenter is going to be like 6, and it's going to take until like 9 or 10 o'clock for the storm to pass. And, it's like, oh, wow. Figuring out all of this in my mind, scheduling my day out, and then kind of falling asleep at TCTV because Freddie was doing his class.
You fell asleep at TCTV?
Yeah, and slept a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Freddie can attest to this. If he wants to.
Where did you sleep, in the lobby?
Yeah.
Like in a chair?
Yeah, in the where the green room is essentially, and I had my back to the wall, and there's this table with nacho tortilla chips, that I was just eating by themselves, and
no dip.
Well, they had dip there, but I'm weird.
Why didn't you want the dip?
I eat 7-layer dip with a fork by myself.
Yeah.
Someone else told me that I shouldn't do that.
I did.
No, someone else.
Oh yeah, who else?
The trailer guy.
Oh yeah, he's right.
Yeah, but it's like it's food. However, you consume food.
No.
Yes.
No, I mean just because it's food doesn't mean you should eat it by itself. There's lots of things.
Some people would rather want to make it like an IV and like, oh, I could eat Cheetos when I'm sleeping if it's pumped through my body.
It's in the name.
via IV fluid.
It's called dip.
I know it's dip.
So what are you dipping?
And I'm a dork for eating dip.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're incorrect.
saying that.
You're incorrect.
I accept it. I can own things.
I think you're confused at what being a dork is. And eating dip is not that, and it's not like you're claiming.
It's not like one of these.
I'm just a weird guy. I'm just alternative eating the dip. That's not an alternative. It's just wrong, Carl. It's not that you're unique or special by eating the dip.
No, I'm not. I'm not
wrong.
unique or I am wrong. I accepted my wrongness.
Don't accept your wrongness. Work on it.
I accept my wrongness.
No, that's not what is a good idea. How to fix yourself.
I love being wrong.
You shouldn't.
Sometimes,
love being wrong.
no, it's fine.
It's
I'm not bothered.
Fine. I'm saying it's not fine, and you should be bothered by it.
If you're bothered by it, then I'm sorry you're bothered by it.
You should be bothered by it too, and you can improve yourself.
You'll find peace in yourself to accept the wrongness that I do at some point.
You can find peace in yourself to accept the wrongness, or you can work on yourself and make improvements on yourself and be better.
I know.
Be a better you tomorrow than you are today.
Better. What define better? What's better?
Eating chips and dip together at the same time and not eating dip by itself. That's what's better.
Or chips by itself?
Well, not eating chips by itself is acceptable.
Well, then, wow.
But the dip, unacceptable.
There's like a revelation that popped in my head now.
What?
It's like I can do one separately, but I can't do the other separately.
Yeah, because chips is by itself. I think many people would agree with me on this. Chips is reasonable to be eating by yourself. And if you're eating the chips, maybe you think, I wish I had some dip.
Maybe I should eat chips drinking by myself.
You know what would be good with these chips is maybe some dip. And that would be nice to have the dip with the chips, but it's not necessary. But if you're eating the dip,
anyway,
you're like, well, we'll go
I fell asleep at TCTV.
And were you leaning on the table? How do you fall asleep in a chair?
I with my back against the wall.
Did people see you sleeping?
Yeah, I'm sure Freddie was in the studio. He had a studio class. So
yeah.
He probably saw me, munching on chips and then nodding off or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so then I left TCTV and then I went back to TCTV to get my phone. And, it's like on that trip back to TCTV, I could see, this debris going across, like Harrison. Uh-huh. Like somewhere around Wendy's or something. And yeah, I was like, wow, that's okay. So that was the only stormy like remnants or whatever that I was able to see about the storm or whatever. But that's kind of good. But I would rather want to see more, like asteroids impacting the Earth or whatever.
You want that?
Well, it was promised.
Yeah, just for example.
It was promised. I wanted to see more.
I know what you mean by that, too. And I heard some people today, they're like, how come everybody's disappointed? Isn't it nice that the bad things happen? And no, I wanted to see something happen. I wanted to see at least some wind. I wanted to be like, whoa, it's windy out, at least. And
well, no, it was windy.
Barely.
40 degrees is kind of windy.
40 degrees. What, miles per hour?
Yeah, 40 miles per hour.
A little windy. I don't know. I was disappointed, though.
Well, right. But this wind, the debris going across a road kind of reminded me of this, whatever that TV show is with Alaskan truckers or whatever.
Ice Road Truckers?
Yeah, Ice Road Truckers.
Have you ever seen that show?
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I never saw it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, we could be better human beings tomorrow.
By watching Ice Road Truckers, improve ourselves, make one step at a time.
Or eating dip with chips.
Yes, please.
But why?
That's proper. That's what dip is for. Eating a dip by itself is wrong.
Sometimes I'm not known for my properness.
I'm not saying that that's what you say every time I say something is like, oh, that's okay, that's just who I am. And I'm saying it doesn't have to be, and you can improve yourself. Just because that's not, I don't like to do that. I do the things badly.
I'm
I think it's a joke.
I think I'm the joke.
Yeah, I know.
I think the punchline is on me.
Improve yourself.
I'm like doing all these kind of things, like dating or whatever.
You are?
Well, no, but I mean, if I were, people would not necessarily want someone that doesn't have a nest egg. So, I mean...
What's a Mustang?
A nest egg.
Oh, what's that?
Retirement, it's like...
They don't want to date you because you don't have any money? Well, you got to put yourself out there first. You can't, how are you going to know? I think there's plenty of people who don't have nest eggs and have, I don't know, the best relationships, but
no.
Have you ever seen homeless people that are coupled up? Because I've seen plenty of them on the streets doing things. And it looks like, I'm like, oh, look, they found love. And
what kind of things?
Bad things.
Oh, that's terrible.
Neither of them have nest eggs, I'm pretty sure. So if you really want someone there, you can find somebody who's not requiring a nest egg for a relationship.
I don't know. I mean, I've been at a food court or whatever, and someone like,
and they're like, hey,
keep on looking in my direction or whatever.
Hey, how's your nest egg?
No.
Come over, sit down. Like, hey, how much money you got?
Well, yeah. I mean,
maybe
if a conversation would start to terminate in that
you
fashion,
could talk to them for a while before you bring up the money thing. Like, you could have at least 1 or 2 dates before they even know how much money you make or have.
Well, I don't know. I think it's awkward. So.
It's awkward because of the money thing?
Well, it's awkward because people in general, it's like you don't know who's going to be upset and, I mean.
It's hard to navigate people and dating. It's hard.
Or even being on the program. That's it.
Are you having a hard time navigating? I think we made it. I thought we were going to die today. I know how you feel.
Oh,
we lived, though. We didn't die. I came close to dying today. Maybe did you come close to dying?
I think I was going to die from argumentation.
I think there's a dead dinosaur on there.
No, I was going to die from argumentation.
Argumentation is not a word. 360-364-384. Call leave a message.
It is a word to me.
I don't think it is.
I'm making it a word.
Dale, David, Dick, Icarus, Jackson, Jared, Jesse, Joanna, Maggie, Matt, Michael.
Okay,
Laura,
argumentative.
Rob, yeah, there you go. Ursula, Xavier, Zilker, UFO, yeah, TCTV, La Bebe, Jordy Fabulous, Graham, Softspy.com, Drum Webster, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. Viewers only. Hell yeah, dog!
What? I don't know. But bye.
I don't even care anymore.
Bye.
Coming up on the next episode of the program. Ooh, scary. Hey, it's Halloween, everybody. Look, Carl's got a mask. We look at Carl's video from the art, making art and stuff.
Ugh.
We get upset.
Yeah, it's arguing episode 2.
It's Carl's birthday.
Hopefully we're not going to argue tomorrow.
What, 11:32 a.m.? I thought it was forever.
I don't know what's going on. Help.
It's Carl's birthday tomorrow and tonight, maybe.
Scary.
360-836-4384. Carl, you lived another year.
No. I mean, okay, whatever. Bye.
Bye.